Hey nail friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a holiday inspired set. I already had on a square medium length set, so I extended them by using some tips and creating an extra long stiletto. Let me know in the comment section if you would like a video on how to extend your nails without a soak off. So for my first step, I'm going to go in and do 2 coats of red and green polish. Next, I'm going to go in with my matte top coat. I always do artwork and line work on top of matte nails. It just gives you a better canvas and you can see the details of what you're doing a little bit better. All of the products I use in this video will be in the description box below. So I'm using a black jelly polish to do my first set of lines. I'm going in with my striper brush and then I'm coming behind that with my cleanup brush just to make sure I get those lines as straight as possible. So here you can kind of see the technique that I use to help me make straight lines. I do a dot at the top of the nail and a dot at the bottom of the nail and just drag my brush till I am creating the perfect line. I'm so sorry you guys for being out of frame. I'm recording this on my phone. I am editing this on my phone. I promise the more I do this, the better I'll get. So here's a tip on doing horizontal lines on a nail. I go in and I do dashes in the middle of the nail, and then I take the ends of those dashes and connect them to each end of the nail. It gives me a straight line about 95% of the time, and then I just go in with my acetone and clean those lines up as needed. So my next set of lines I want to be significantly thinner than the previous ones. I'm going to use my white potted gel and my striper brush. I go in and just use the tip of that brush to get my lines as thin as possible. So here's a closer look at me doing the horizontal line. I just laid my brush across to make the dash, and then I go in and complete each stroke to the left and to the right of that dash, and it gives me the perfect horizontal line. I promise y'all, it's just as easy as it looks. of my white lines, I'm going to go in with that same striper brush and use my black potted gels to do my hard black lines. If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So now I'm going to go in with that same striper brush and do some gold lines. So now that I'm done with all of my line work, I'm going to go back in with my matte top coat and prep my nails for lettering. Now I'm going to take my white gel polish and kind of map out the background of the text. Once I got it in a good position that I like, I'm going to go in with my white potted gel to darken it up. My nails are going to say let it snow. So I'm going to start with the word it in order to be able to center my text the way I want it to be. going to give my nails a couple swipes of alcohol, and then I'm going to start writing my text. So as you're going to see, I tried to do this a couple different ways. I started with a capital L, and then I just used my fine short detailing brush to go in and map out the letters. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get this exactly how you want it to look, so just be patient with yourself. And if you're doing this on a client, I would definitely suggest practicing first. So the capital lettering wasn't working for me. I couldn't get it to look how I envisioned it in my head. So I decided to go in, and what was easier is to work on the other letters first and then come back, and I eventually turned that capital L into a lowercase l. On nails is I use the smaller end of my dotting tool, dip it in some potted gel, and then use that to write with. I actually want to try to see if I could use like your classic calligraphy pens. So I want to go to Michael's or my nearest art store, pick up some calligraphy pens, and then see if that works, since the point on that is going to be a little bit more fine. Once I use my dotting tool to like map out my lettering, I go in with that same short detail brush and thicken up my letters. satisfied with my lettering, I'm going to go in with my white gel and make little icicles and some dots for snowfall. And then I'm going to do the same method you use to make sweater nails when you pour a clear or the same color acrylic on top. And then I'm going to cure it to give it a little snowy effect. I decided last minute to go in and outline the background of my text and give it that same snowy effect with the acrylic as I did on the pinky nail, just to make my design a little bit more cohesive. And now I'm going to go in with my top coat. Never mind me top coating the pinky over top of the acrylic that I already used. I go back in, I don't know if I captured it in the video, and do the icicles one more time because I didn't like that sparkly glitter acrylic that I used. It didn't give me the effect that I wanted. So here's the look at the completed set. I love them. If you like them, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year!